Hey guys, this is Castro here. We are going to be talking about ArchWings today. Feel free to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get right to it. Alright guys, we're going to be looking at all of the ArchWings, something that everyone needs to know, and we're supposed to be getting a fifth ArchWing, so something, I don't know, we don't know what it is. Fifth Archwing, I'm excited because what's better than four? Five Archwings. So we'll have it to where not everyone can just run one, two, three, four in a squad. We have to choose now. So, uh, Amesha or Ejma, very good support Archwing. I'll explain this one later. Itzal, very fast, not as strong or lasts as long when it's getting hit by rockets. Elytron, the tank, very slow, but very good at taking in shots and also doing a little bit of DPS. Ordana is very good at just everything. It's good at surviving, it's good at moving around, it's good at DPS, it's good at, yeah, it's good at a lot of things. Also bad at a lot of things, but it's good at a lot of things, and I'll see you guys in a minute with the first one. Alright guys, this is the Ordana Prime review. This is my mod setup. I have a couple builds for this, but we'll be using the all-around for this video. This takes advantage of all of its abilities as best we can. It doesn't use the augment because I couldn't find room for it, but you can easily, if you can't get your hands on kinetic diversion, you can use, you can flip-flop those, and yeah, kinetic diversion is basically the rage mod in Archwing. Little hard to obtain, but yeah. Basically, we have just a nice build for this. It has a lot of speed and just power, strength, range, duration, and yeah, good health and good shield. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, this is the Ordana Prime, one of the first Archwings that you'll be getting. You'll be getting the Ordana from the quests. This one you can get later from many ways of obtaining it, but the first ability is Energy Shell, which is basically a shield, will protect you against most attacks and will be nice. The attacks it won't protect you against is the rockets. The rockets will explode on the shield and hurt you through the shield, so it doesn't protect you against that. Disarray is to help with the rockets. It's to confuse them, but they explode on the flares that you send out, so keep in mind that you have to keep moving. Seeking Fire, you send out a bunch of attacks at the enemies, and it's really fun to use. It's not very good, but it's fun to use. Repel is a CC, crowd control, to keep enemies off of you, and it also does a bit of damage, as you'll see in a minute.
Towers are broadcasting crucial enemy intelligence. Capture the towers and decode any incoming messages.
The Grenier deteriorate over time. Is that what makes them violent?
Alright guys, we're going to be looking at the Ordana Prime. We're going to do probably one wave, maybe two. We'll see how long it takes to go through all the abilities, but we'll be looking at it with a few forma and a really good build, as you've seen, and yeah, we'll go in here and see how good it does. So right now we're going to be capturing the tower, and it's going to take a second for the enemies to start spawning in, but the first ability is the Energy Shell, which is a shield. The augment is nice because it casts a shield on your allies, which can be useful if you're trying to be a support, but also not very useful because you have to be within a certain range of them, which is really short for how big these maps are. So close quarters, yes, it would be really nice, but other than that, there's not really any big use cases for it. I'll show you in a second. I'll let these guys shoot at me and we can see what this does. So as you can see, he's shooting. Works really well. Doesn't protect against rockets sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of finicky, but that's okay. Next one, Repel. We're going to use that for all the projectiles. As you can see, it eats up all of the projectiles that are coming at you. Very nice if you're paying attention, but if you're not, then it's kind of useless. So it's one of those, don't complain that it's not working because you're not using it. So and then we'll check out the Seeking Fire in a second once we get some energy. Okay, Seeking Fire sends out a bunch of explosions, as you can see. Doesn't do very much. I have almost max power strength and it doesn't do that much. It is pretty nice, but it's, yeah, it's fun to watch just all the bullets fly out and explode off in the distance on whatever your target is. So yeah, it's okay. And then the repel is going to send out a shockwave that knocks out the enemies. So we will be doing that in a second with this guy.
We are in total control.
We're out of energy. Ha. Yep, as you can see, just sent him out really far. So we'll get a little bit more energy. Waiting for this guy to spit out. Okay, there we go. Okay, as we can see, there's a bunch of guys over here. We are going to go repel all of them. Boom. And they're all gone. They're all away from the target that they were at. And they're stunned for about whatever your duration is. So, as you can see, he can't move. Well, now he can. But we're going to go look at that one more time. So let's see, we'll do this guy for reference. So he gets shot about 170 meters away, depending on your range, and he is stuck there. He can't attack very much. That's just his Xmas ability that's hurting me. But yeah, he can't move that much, and I can just push him away. Oh, that time he went 350. So I wonder if it's. Let's check real quick. It says 240, so I don't know why that went further, but yeah, it's about 200, or it's whatever you mod it at for the range, but it's pretty fun actually. If you're paying attention, you can just go, boop, and he gets sent 400. That's not right. Let's try that again. So we're gonna go right up against him. We're 8 meters away. Oh.
The enemy have captured a tower.
He's dead. Let's try this guy. So we're going to be right up on his butt and send. Okay, so it's about 200 meters away that time. What happens when I... Okay. So sometimes, I wonder if it's speed based. So we're going to go this guy. Boop. Oh, man. Died. Okay, how about this guy? No? Interesting. Is this guy hurt? Okay, let's see. No? Okay, I guess it must have just been a bug. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty good. All the abilities are very useful if you're constantly using them, but they're not for people who aren't casters. So people who just like attacking with their weapons aren't gonna like this, because this Archwing is mostly you have to be casting your abilities all the time, and not shooting enemies a lot, because you have to be casting your shield, you have to be using your disarray, also using your Seeking Fire, which doesn't do that much damage, and then you have to dispel them sometimes. But yeah, works well sometimes, but you have to be a caster to want to work on it. So yeah, this will be it for this one, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, this is the Ejma or Amesha, whatever you want to call it. Probably one of the best Archwings around. We'll see. Itzal is supposed to be losing its blink, and every Archwing is supposed to get a form of blink or teleportation or speed hack or whatever you want to call it. But Amesha or Ejma, whatever you want to call it, is going to be the best Archwing, because every ability is viable. We'll show you here in a minute. I have two builds. I have a speed with abilities, and then I have efficiency with abilities. Obviously, you can build your own stuff, but this is what I think is the best. So, yep, I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the Ejma. I know I'm probably pronouncing this wrong, but it's okay. One of the best Archwings that you'll see in a minute. yeah, probably the best. If we could get rid of the Itzal's Blink, it would be the best Archwing and most used Archwing. But Watchful Swarm, this is a bunch of little fireflies or whatever you want to call them flying around you that protect you. That really nice. Benevolent Decoy, very nice. It draws in enemy fire and heals your teammates with that damage taken in, so it takes in enemy damage and converts it into healing. Warding Grace, very useful with Benevolent Decoy. If you put these two together, you have a mixture of healing, immunity to status, damaging or taking in damage, slowing down enemies. It just is really nice to have both these combined. Vengeful Rush is kind of like Rage Mode. You basically take in a ton of damage and transform it into into range, duration, strength for your abilities. Really nice. One of the better ones, as you'll see in a second. And yeah, I'll show you in a second what it can do. Alright guys, here's the Ejma or Amesha. This is probably one of the best Archwings today. We're supposed to be getting a 5th Archwing with Railjack or Empyrean, but we'll see, along with modular Archwings. So yeah, curious to see if this is going to get knocked out of the ballpark. I highly doubt it. But let's get started with the first ability. The Watchful Swarm. A lot like Revenant's, I believe it's his 3rd. Very good. It intercepts amounts of damage or times of damage. So unlike Rhino's Iron Skin, where you can get 1,000, 10,000, a million, or whatever, but it can only absorb that much before it's gone. This can absorb 20 times either its 1 damage or its 10 million damage at a time. It can only absorb it 20 times. So it doesn't matter what damage or how much it is, it'll take it anyway. But yeah, so very useful ability, kind of really good for later, not really good for at the start, but yeah. Then we got Benevolent Decoy. We'll pop that. So creates a sphere. Everyone likes spheres. This sphere, enemies will, if they're inside, will try and shoot it, and the bullets will get dragged on the inside. In turn, heals me, and I can kill him at the same time. So, very nice to heal your allies if you're in a pickle and they need to be healed. The next one, Warding Grace. Very nice. It is an AoE that is around, so it kind of goes around you. You can't see it, but just imagine it's there. It slows down the enemies. If your allies are near you, it makes it to where they can't take status damage. Really nice. Yeah, it's really nice team ability. The 4th one, Rage Mode. You pop this, you go immune. It's for a certain amount of damage. I don't know how much it is, but it's for a certain amount of damage. If your allies are caught in it, they get it caught too. Whatever damage you take goes towards ability strength, efficiency, and range. Very nice. Or not efficiency, duration. Very nice. Just helps overall, and whatever damage you take goes into energy too. So yeah, ultimate rage mod. Yeah, so what makes this so OP is every ability is useful, and yeah, dude, it's just really nice. Every ability is very useful and can be used in almost any situation, but we don't know if it's going to be viable for Railjack because we don't know what the new Archwings are going to be or what we're going to need in Railjack or what the modulars are going to do, and there's just a lot of unknowns. So yeah, I'll be back with the next one, and I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, this is my Elytron build. This is a tank build with usable abilities. I know a lot of these are the same or the exact same. That's because there's not many mods and it doesn't matter. I have less armor and have my afterburner on there to do to have some fun with DPS. I have my tank build, which is basically, yeah, just changes out a few mods and makes it stronger and that much more powerful. But we'll be using the all-around, and if you can, this is the build you want. If you don't have primes, use the originals, because the originals are still good. And I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, this is the Elytron, the tank Archwing. Very fun, very hard to kill. Very useful. Would recommend getting, if you can. Bloomer, Rocket. Very fun to use. You click it once, it shoots off, and then if you click it twice, it will explode then and there before it hits anything. Or you can let it hit its target. Core Vent, kind of like a smoke screen, confuses the enemies, confuses projectiles. Very fun. You can draw stuff with it if you so please. Mixed with the Augment, you can carpet bomb an area just by covering it in the smoke, and after 12 seconds, it will start exploding. Thumper, mixed with the Core Vent, you can do some serious damage by making just it thunder everywhere. It looks a lot like thunder whenever you have all the gas or the smoke everywhere, and it just is pretty fun. I'll show you that in a minute. Warhead, very good at CC. I know it looks like it's good DPS, but CC, it knocks a bunch of enemies away from wherever the warhead hits. So you'll be seeing that in a second, and I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, this is the Elytron, one of the more fun Archwings. Fun if you like being a tank and taking all the damage without dying. As you can see in the top right hand corner, we have a lot of health and are very hard to kill, so you'll be seeing us probably not dying. So we got the first ability, the Rocket. As you can see, it goes out, explodes when it hits the rock. Supposed to, but you can also click it twice. So as you can see, it's flying, it's flying, it's flying. Boom. Or if you move your cursor, you can angle the rocket down. Oh, I guess they changed it. Okay, never mind. Forget what I just said. The second ability, Core Vent. I'm going to get a little bit more energy. And then, there we go. You create this smoke cloud, which in turn confuses enemies if they're stuck inside of it. It's not the best ability, but it's pretty fun. The Augment that starts exploding. Pretty okay. It's not the best, but yeah. Thumper, click that. You start getting explosions all around you. We'll see if we can see a couple of them. Oh, come on. Come on. So let's see. Can we lose him? So you start getting explosions randomly. They're not the best, but yeah. They're okay. The Warhead, that's what I mainly use because it's the best. So you see all these enemies right here? You send that off. Boom. Moves everything away from that target. Does a little bit of damage, not a lot. But it basically moves them away from the target. So let's say I want you off that rock. That guy keeps getting in the way. Get away. Boom. Sends him away. So yeah, like that. And we will be looking at the next one in just a second. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, here is the mod setup. This is what I think is probably the best mod setup for Itzal, just because of the way that it's set up. But like I said, I don't know what the first ability is going to be, so take this with a grain of salt. It's probably going to be close to the same unless they add a lot more Archwing mods. So yeah, very good on just all the abilities, usability, flight speed, yeah, the whole gist. Augment build. I replaced Kinetic Diversion, which is Rage, with Cold Snap. If you want. If you don't, that's okay. Blink. More range, less strength. Yeah, it's just meant to be a lot further and faster. And yeah, but like I said, this build's probably going to go useless because Blink is getting disappeared. So yeah, yay. We'll see what happens when that happens. Alright guys, here is the Itzal. Some people think it's the best, some people think it's the worst. Mostly just me, but yeah, Itzal is about to lose its Blink ability. So if you're watching this before I think Railjack comes out when they replace it, then you will have this Blink ability. But if you watch this after, this will be replaced with something else more than likely, because every ability, or no, every Archwing is getting Blink. And, well, a form of Blink. It's probably going to be a dash forward pretty fast, but so Itzal's losing its Blink and getting the first replaced more than likely. So Blink, very fast teleporting, we'll see, more than likely going to get replaced, so don't count on that part of Itzal. Penumbra, invisibility, very nice for teleporting around and not dying. If the Blink is still active, we don't know what the second or the first ability is going to be. So yeah, Itzal's going to be a weird one to review because it's about to get changed, and yeah, we don't know what it's going to be changed into. Steve said that every Archwing is getting Blink, so yeah. Cosmic Crush, very nice CC and damage. Mixed with the Augment, very, very, very good at CC because every enemy is frozen, so yeah. Downsides will crush you and hurt you, so keep that in mind. Yeah, the enemies will hurt you sometimes when you crush them, and I've died multiple occasions to crushing all the enemies. Fighter Escort, you get a bunch of little drones, fight alongside you. If they die, they explode, they hurt the enemies, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, they're just a lot of fun. They have a hard time keeping up with you when you blink, so yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But like I said, Blink might be getting discontinued, so yeah. Alright guys, here is the Itzal review. Like I said, first ability is probably going to get taken away from us. We'll see. I'm hopeful because that gives all the other Archwings a bit of spotlight, because Itzal's no longer in the spotlight. But yeah, so we'll capture this tower, and I'll show you, but we'll go through the ability list. So you got Blink, Penumbra, Cosmic Crush, and Fighter Escort. Blink, give me 2 seconds. But get here. Okay, Blink. You blink and you move. Very fun, very fast. You can travel across the map. Very fast, very easy to use. Downsides, don't run into stuff. That's about it. Alright. Penumbra. Stop. Go invisible. They can't see you. You can use Blink with Penumbra at the same time. Yeah, very OP. Next ability, Cosmic Crush. So let's head near these guys, and we'll just go pull these guys in. Hurts them. Sometimes hurts you. I don't understand what causes that, but you can just spam it and it hurts them a lot. It's very fun, very useful with the augment also. Itzal, another note, the health and the shield are very low, so it's mainly a caster, so keep that in mind. The Fighter Escort. See all these little guys? They shoot, and if they die, then they explode, but they do a lot of damage to a single target. So yeah, they're pretty good. As you just saw, a couple of them died, and they're all dead now. So yeah, they're very fun. They're very short-lived, but they're very fun. Like I said, I don't know what is going to happen to the Itzal, so I'll make a video on that whenever it does change. But yeah, I hope the Itzal turns more into less of a taxi and more of a caster Archwing, because I think that's what it was meant to be, is just a caster, because it doesn't have much armor. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the outro, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so we just looked at all of the Archwings. As we saw, the Amesha or Ejma is very good in OP. Very, very, very powerful. Only problem is that the Itzal beats it in speed, which is what everyone thinks is the best ability in ArchWings. So we'll see what happens if the Itzal gets its blink taken away, or the Edgemont gets a blink, and then it becomes even more powerful. So we'll see. Itzal, very fast, not as tanky as the rest of them, but very fast. Some fun abilities thrown in there too. Elytron, very tanky, very fun if you like pyrotechnics. Yeah, very fun with all that. Definitely worth picking up. Ordana, you already have Ordana. Maybe you get an Ordana Prime, become more powerful. But yeah, it's very fun, very useful. That's why it's the first one, is because it's the easiest to use and one of the best ones. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Let me know what else you guys want to see me look at. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.